Welcome to the Sports Health and Fitness channel. Here, you'll find tips and strategies to improve your health and fitness, as well as inspiration to achieve your fitness goals. No matter if you're a beginner or advanced athlete, we have something for everyone. Subscribe now and join us on our journey to the best possible fitness. Let's go together. Hello Sports, Health and Fitness channel audience. Skinny guys must do this for bigger forearms and wrists. In today's video, I'm going to show you which exercises can be done to have huge forearms and wrists. There are many exercises that aim to build these muscles, but only a few focus on wrist growth. Both the forearm and wrist muscles are considered small, but still powerful. They are like the small, but essential, final details to achieve complete muscle development in the upper body. I'll share with you my top 8 exercise picks for forearms and wrists. But first, can you really increase the size of your wrists, just like you can with your forearms? And what makes up the forearms? I'll answer these questions soon. So stay tuned until the end, as I'll reveal my secret to having huge forearms and wrists. In addition to the exercises themselves, there are factors that affect wrist size. Number 1 is genetics. Your bone dimensions are largely determined by your genes. For example, it's possible to have large wrists because you inherited them from one or both parents. Body type is also naturally determined by genes. The second factor is nutrition. Although not as important as genetics, your regular diet is another factor that contributes to wrist size. So you should pay attention to your eating habits. For example, increase your intake of vitamin D and calcium, as these two nutrients help with bone development. Additionally, you should consume enough protein to promote muscle growth and strength. So what's the verdict? Can you really increase the size of your wrists? The short answer is no, it's not really possible to increase wrist size without the help of genetics and nutrition. It will take time and effort, and the results would be minimal, if any. The main reason is that there's not much to work with, as the wrist has very little muscle beyond the bones, tendons, and skin. To increase wrist size, it's simple, focus on strengthening the forearm muscles. By training your forearms correctly, you will also see a small increase in wrist size. Your forearms can grow quite a bit, and in turn, the actual ratio between your forearms and wrists will be larger. So for men like you, who have smaller bones, there's a positive side. The smaller your original body frame, the easier it will be for you to see muscle growth in your forearms. Don't worry too much about the size of your wrists, focus on increasing your forearms and the results will be amazing. Are you looking to build massive forearms and strengthen your wrist? Look no further, because we've got you covered with 8 exercises that will help you achieve just that. But before we dive into the exercises, it's important to understand the anatomy of the forearm. Your forearms consist of 3 muscles: wrist flexors, wrist extensors, and brachioradialis. The more you emphasize these muscles, the bigger and more rounded your forearms will appear. First up, the wrist flexors. These muscles are located on the posterior side of the forearm and can be activated through movements that combine repetitions and slow contractions. Next, we have the wrist extensors, which cover the inner side of the forearms. Although they are a larger muscle group, they can significantly change the shape of your entire forearm. Finally, the brachioradialis is the primary muscle responsible for most of the bulk in the forearm. It is also the largest muscle in the forearm and is activated when your arm makes sudden movements or when you lift heavy objects. Now that we have a basic understanding of the forearm's anatomy, let's dive into the exercises. 1. Wrist extensions. Sit on a chair or bench with a dumbbell in hand. Hinge forward from the hips, keeping your forearms resting on your thighs. Position your hands with palms down and move them forward so your wrists are just past your knees. Now extend your wrists, keeping your forearms planted on your knees as you bend your wrists backward and then lift the weights. Lower the dumbbells back to the starting position and repeat. 2. Wrist curls. Sit on a chair or bench and rest your forearms on your thighs. Position your hands with palms up and scooch them forward so that your wrists are just forward of your knees. Slowly let the dumbbells roll out of your palms and down into your fingers, but not out of your hands. Grip the weights, pulling them back into your palms, and flex your wrists, pointing your knuckles up. 3. Farmer's walk. Grab a pair of heavy dumbbells or kettlebells and walk with them for a set distance or time. 4. Reverse curls. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold a barbell with an overhand grip. Curl the bar up towards your shoulders, keeping your elbows tucked in and your wrists straight. 5. Plate pinches. Hold a weight plate between your fingers and thumb, keeping it parallel to the ground. Squeeze the plate tightly and hold for as long as possible before dropping it. 6. Towel pull-ups. Hang a towel over a pull-up bar and grip the ends of the towel instead of the bar. Perform pull-ups as usual. 7. Hammer curls. Hold a pair of dumbbells with your palms facing each other. Curl the weights up towards your shoulders, keeping your elbows close to your sides. 8. Wrist roller. Attach a weight to a wrist roller and hold the roller with both hands. Roll the weight up and down, using your wrists to move the roller. Incorporate at least 4 of these exercises into your workout routine twice a week and aim for 2 to 3 sets to failure for each exercise. With consistency and dedication, you'll soon have massive forearms and stronger wrists. Thank you for watching our sports, health, and fitness channel. We hope you found the information and inspiration you were looking for. Remember to always stay active, eat healthy, and take care of your mental health. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more health and fitness content. See you next time.